Et nous sommes cosmogatés.
Appreciate that, David. I'm here talking to myself.
Après avoir travaillé sur des longs métrages, nous avons voulu créer un monde magique que l'on pourrait s'approprier.
En effet, après avoir grandi avec
See if I
les
move
films
that up
d'animation
some.
traditionnels des années 90, il m'était naturel de dessiner un monde luxuriant, organique et peint à la main, avec une histoire qui, je l'espère, vous
Let me know if
touchera.
you can hear it.
Merci.
Merci.
I'm here
Is there
talking
anything
about
better
about
than
stuff and I'm not.
relaxing in
Nobody's
nature
hearing me.
and
My
enjoying
fault.
the gentle sea breeze?
What about doing
I was
both of
basically
those
talking about
things
how
while
I'm not
lying
too
on
much
top
of an
a
indie game
giant
fan, but like,
capybara?
you know, there's been a
In
few
this
of them that
small open-world
really
game,
like
you
caught my
have
attention,
one
and I probably
goal. Find inner peace on
really
an
look into
isolated
a lot more
island
indie
paradise.
games.
As the retired warrior Akka,
You
explore
getting some lunch?
handcrafted
That's good. I hear
islands
that.
covered in majestic mountains.
Yeah, I
dense
originally wasn't
tropical
gonna do
forests,
this stream,
and
but I was like, you know what?
inviting
Let
hot
me go ahead
springs.
and do this at the last
Spend
minute.
your time here however you'd like. Nurture the island's flora and fauna, build a shelter, craft items, or feed these adorable baby dragons. Or go on quests to meet mysterious characters, friendly giants, and face the ghosts of your past. Literally.
Akka washes up on Nintendo Switch December 15th.
Yeah, I appreciate you calling that out because I would have never known that. See, it was pretty cool. It's like Shovel Knight, but in the air. Or more like Dig Dug. Just a lot more, like a lot faster. Yeah, it just started maybe about like 6 minutes ago or so. Pepper grinder, huh? Yeah, it looks
Can you
interesting.
dig this game?
Yes, and so can Pepper. This spicy, drill-wielding treasure hunter has been shipwrecked and robbed. Now, she must spin up her trusty drill grinder to reclaim what was stolen from her. Chew through the terrain.
It looks
perform
interesting, but
impressive
I don't know.
maneuvers, and solve tricky puzzles as you unearth collectibles for your gallery and gather up pieces of the scattered riches.
Cash them in to Pep Up Pepper and upgrade Grinder with new drill bits. Ramp up the chaos to the max and open up even more areas to dig in this thrilling drilling adventure. Pepper Grinder burrows onto Nintendo Switch next year.
Whew! I think it's time we take a coffee break.
Then pull up a chair because this coffee brewing narrative driven visual novel is
I know some
back
people
for
like
a
this
second
game.
episode.
I don't know if I'm
As the
not a
barista
fan
of
of
your
like
own late-night
games like
coffee
this.
shop. Meet quirky characters, listen to their heartfelt stories, and get to know them, one cup at a time, all while enjoying the cozy lo-fi soundtrack.
Not all of your customers will be human. You'll encounter an opera-singing banshee, an orc who makes games, and many more fantastical regulars. Experiment with ingredients to find just the right brew for each customer. Dazzle them with latte art masterpieces, and uncover secret recipes that are sure to warm their heart.
Relax and stay a while when Coffee Talk Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly, pours onto Nintendo Switch next spring.
Not my cup of tea. No pun intended, even though it's a coffee game. Not my style type of game. Art style of this game seems interesting. Interesting art style. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you heard me earlier, David, because I saw an ad started playing. Yeah, it did start about like 9 minutes or so ago. Oni, road to be the mightiest Oni. It looks interesting.
Take on the role of a vengeful demon warrior in this spirited 3D action adventure. After his defeat at the hands of a Japanese folktale hero, Kuta travels to a small island where he joins forces with the spirit, Kazemaru.
Ancient demons lurk within vast meadows and lush forests. To defeat them, you'll control both characters simultaneously using a single Joy-Con controller. Wield Kuta's club to attack demons, then summon Kazemaru to draw out their spirits.
But beware, some demons are invincible, leaving you with no other choice than to flee the encounter. Can Kuta overcome his trials and become the most powerful demon?
This one seems pretty
Begin
interesting.
your quest in Oni, Road to be the Mightiest Oni, when it comes to Nintendo Switch, March 9th, 2023.
Yeah, I feel like anything announced from here on out, it's definitely set for next year. Ah, man. What is this? Like a dodgeball game or something? Or like earth bending? This is like dodgeball and earth bending put together or something? Test of the memories between.
From the creators of Monument Valley comes a character-driven, roguelite, metaphorical ball game?
Every night, when Desta falls asleep, they enter a mysterious dream world filled with scattered memories of long-forgotten locations, faces from days gone by, and yes, powerful orbs for playing a surreal turn-based ball game.
Use the orbs to pull off perfect throws, shoot sneaky trick shots, and change the course of conversations. As the night progresses and you fall deeper into a sweet slumber, you'll unlock new abilities and ways to overcome challenges.
I don't know.
You'll also meet
Another
cast
game
of
that doesn't really look
colorful
like it's for me.
characters along the way, brought to life with a full voice cast.
I'm not sure I can keep up.
Unravel your dreams when Desta, The Memories Between, launches on Nintendo Switch early next year.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like if I'm gonna get into
young
some indie
love,
games, they gotta
going
be
to the
some type of
movies,
either beat 'em
skipping
ups
school,
or
using supernatural
you know, like
mind-reading
RPGs or
powers.
something like that.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yep, this slice of life pixel art game has it all. Set in 90s rural Indonesia, it follows high school
this kinda looks
sweethearts
pretty cool
Atma
right
and
here.
Raya through their journey of self-discovery.
However, when a mysterious power suddenly threatens their existence, they must scour their vibrant little town in search of answers, talking and diving into the minds of the townsfolk to uncover deep secrets.
Can Atma and Raya face the end of the world? Find out when A Space for the Unbound launches on Nintendo Switch January 19th, 2023.
I mean, this one looks pretty interesting because there's variety in it. Like, some of these indie games have some pretty interesting art style that I really like. Like, I like this art style, but like the type of game it is again, it's not something that's for me.
Bonjour, je suis Cédric Babouche du studio Un Jeu de
Which is,
Citoyen,
I mean, it's
et
kind of
directeur
cool, like, to
artistique
see
du
the
Jardin.
variety and stuff. And I
Dorval,
do like what
c'est
indie
l'histoire de
games
Mimi,
bring to like the
une
table
jeune
when it
femme
comes
sur
to
les
like
traces de
modern
ses souvenirs
gaming.
qu'elle a mystérieusement oubliés.
But a lot of this
Quand
is like,
j'étais enfant, je me souviens que l'été
I don't know.
était synonyme
Maybe I'm just too old
d'indépendance
school. I
et
just
d'expansion.
like,
Un moment
you know,
magique
your
où chaque jour était la
RPGs,
promesse d'une nouvelle
your,
aventure.
you know,
Notre
your
studio
beat 'em
souhaite
up,
recréer
side
cette
scrollers,
étincelle
things like
nostalgie
that.
à travers le parcours de Mimi. Se sert d'un mélange de peinture traditionnelle et d'animation pour créer des sensations et un lien fort entre les visuels et les émotions que l'on souhaite partager. Que vous jouiez seul ou avec votre famille, on espère que vous apprécierez Dorval.
Look at these landscapes.
Ooh la la, so pretty.
Meet Mimi. As a child,
See,
she
this is a
spent
cool
all
art
of her
style.
summers here. Now she returns to her late grandmother's home to find that she's left behind a series of letters and lost family secrets for Mimi to uncover.
revisit Mimi's childhood memories, and help her reconnect with the inquisitive girl she once was. Play both in the past and the present. Skip along the picturesque French countryside as 10-year-old Mimi while
That's kinda
exploring her
cool.
grandmother's house in the present.
Discover the close relationship between grandmother and
The
granddaughter.
the little
as
girl
you
reminds me of my
collect
daughter.
photos, objects, and words. Use them to fill Mimi's journal and keep her precious memories alive. Dordogne travels onto the Nintendo Switch system next
Dordogne.
spring. I can barely keep a houseplant
Botany
alive.
Manor.
Don't worry, you don't need a green thumb to enjoy this one. As Arabella Green, you're a retired botanist who has a grand manor all to yourself. Take care of its magnificent gardens.
Like
by
a lot of these
solving
games have some
flat-based
relaxing
puzzles
soundtracks
and
too, like when
preserving
you
a
listen to the
collection of
music.
forgotten flora.
Unearth seeds, pot them, and find their ideal habitat. Some plants will be fussy, so you'll have to think outside the box, or pot, to locate the right place for them. Inspect the manor for clues, newspaper clippings, letters, and more.
See,
to
I feel
help
like
your
if
gardening
Nintendo
skills
had like
blossom, while learning
a
more
Game
about
Pass
Arabella herself.
alternative type of deal,
Stop
like
and
something
smell the
like
flowers when
something like
Botany
Game
Manor
Pass, but for
blooms
indie
onto
games,
Nintendo
I would probably
Switch
play a
next
lot
year.
more indie games. I mean, big shout out to Game Pass because that's how I tried out the Messenger first and a couple of other indie games, and it is good for discovery really. Cause like like I said, I don't usually buy indie games, but Game Pass did help out with me discovering a lot of them that were pretty good. Yeah, another one was Moonlighter, which was really good. And my first try was on Game Pass, and I really enjoyed it. Always thought it looked cool because it looked like a Zelda-like, but then of course, after playing on Game Pass, I was like, yeah, definitely really fun.
You guys totally have a chance to win the contest and perform at the Royal Theatrical Spectacle.
The royalty part.
I guess like the only thing I'm hoping for in this indie direct is some more Sea of Stars.
You're no match for me. You'll never defeat
I definitely want some more Sea of Stars.
Hoi, wij zijn Bonte Avond, een groep van 4 muzikanten die samen games zijn gaan maken.
Games maken voelt soms als optreden voor ons. Voice acting improviseren met vrienden, samen liedjes spelen en gewoon grappies en ideeën ter plekke bedenken. Je kan het ook voelen in het spel, waar vaak wat je hoort ook ons eerste take was.
We wilden de spelers dit gevoel van improvisatie geven door ze te laten acteren, zingen en dansen in ons nieuwe spel Once Upon a
Alright, let
Chester.
me see
Het
what's...
spul met zelfgemaakte
What is
liedjes,
next,
grappige
'cause
personages en avonturen. We hopen dat je het leuk
So
zult vinden.
far, I'm not impressed. I think there's only like one game
You
that
know
looked pretty
what?
interesting for me.
I'm joining a traveling theater troupe.
Surely you jest.
Nope, musical theater rules. That's what best friends Sock and Jester are about to discover. They've devised a mischievous scheme to steal a royal diamond. Trouble is, their plan hinges on receiving an invitation to join the famous Royal Theatrical Spectacle.
Only the best of the best get invited, so they'll have to improv their way to fame and outperform every other act they
Interesting.
encounter on the road. Join them on their wacky, whimsical journey across a fantasy kingdom full of
Very
silly
interesting.
characters and even sillier spectacles.
No two performances are the same, so sing your heart out, crack jokes, and
Yeah, I wonder if
make
they'll
the
show some
stage your
more,
own.
some Silk Song
Once Upon a
as
Chester
well.
jingles onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Like I feel like for them to do this indie direct, like they had to show some.
Anyone can be a hero in this sequel to the classic
I was
roguelike
say
game
Rogue
where the
Legacy?
adventure
Yeah.
changes with every playthrough. Whether you're a lute-playing
pretty
bard
good.
with
Okay, so,
vertigo
like,
or a vegan chef who fights
There's got to be more than
beasts,
just this game
your
though
goals
that
are
they
the
want to
same.
show off.
Gather countless riches, build up your castle, and ensure your legacy.
All your upgrades carry over to your heirs, and each new
Yeah, I remember I
successor
enjoyed the
wields their
original
own
Rogue
personal
Legacy as
traits
well.
and abilities. The Nintendo Switch version also includes the Fabled Heroes update, adding a ton of new content, including dozens of new subclasses and items. So experiment with different playstyles as you battle fierce foes,
This must
make
look good on
friends,
the OLED
and
display.
avoid clown bites that can give you clownanthropy.
Ugh, you might want to get that.
That's another thing. Like the indie games, they do
You won't have
shine
to wait long to
with an
build
OLED
your
display. Like
own
anything that has
legacy.
colorful art or like colorful
Rogue
pixel
Legacy
art,
2
or even like the
launches
HD
on
2D art
Nintendo
that
Switch
it's like on
later
Octopath.
today.
They really shine with that OLED display.
Buddy up and experience the emotional tale of an unlikely friendship in the co-op adventure Blanc.
I remember seeing this.
A
Did we see
wolf
this
cub
on
and a fawn
the last
are
Nintendo
stranded
Direct or something?
together after a sudden snowstorm.
I saw this
Now,
somewhere.
they must learn to rely on each other.
Maybe it was like
as
the
they trek
PlayStation
through the vast,
showcase or
snowy
something like that.
wilderness, following their family's tracks.
But I know I've seen this
Two
game
players
before.
must work together by using each animal's abilities to navigate obstacles among the frosty terrain. In addition to simple controls, this game's story and gameplay are both text-free, so anyone can easily immerse themselves in this handcrafted, monochrome world.
Start your journey when Blanc steps onto
February
Nintendo
14th.
Switch as a console exclusive on February 14th.
Okay, so it's console exclusive, so it might have been the last
Pre-orders begin
Nintendo
later
Direct then.
Can't get enough indies? Let's take a look at some more games coming to Nintendo Switch soon.
Oh yeah, this game looked pretty dope. WrestleQuest. Is that Sergeant Slaughter? Or supposed to be Sergeant Slaughter back there? This is interesting. Curse of the Seasons. That's a pretty dope art style. See, like a lot of these have cool concepts. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's indie games, right? They're always unique in terms of like what they are. And again, like a lot of them aren't my cup of tea. Like some of them have some pretty nice art styles, while others are just kind of like, like I don't know. Like some of the games in that little reel had some cool art styles. They look nice, but again, like I don't know. I guess I'm just old school. I just like your basic beat 'em up games and things like that. To the left. I feel like they showed this game before.
Hi, I'm Annie.
Hi, I'm Lucas.
I guess we like to keep things pretty tidy around the house, don't we?
Yeah, it can be so satisfying to find the right spot for things.
Yeah, like I love finding the perfectly sized plastic container to fit leftovers in.
That's the best.
I know. This is what our game A Little to the Left is all about. Finding satisfying puzzles hidden among household objects.
Yeah, it's inspired by our lives, our home, and our cat, Rookie.
Rookie just gets in the way sometimes. He can't help it. He sleeps at Lucas's desk while he's working.
Yeah, and I have to type between the tail switches.
Yeah. So we hope you have a really good time tidying up in A Little to the Left.
Thanks.
Can you move this picture a bit? Yes, a bit to the left. A little bit more. That's
yeah,
it.
like
Perfect. Wow, you really like things neat and tidy, huh?
You will too after playing A Little to the Left.
I don't know, this game could be addicting because I did like
into satisfying arrangements.
I did like what was that game?
Sizes and shapes,
There's a game where you're basically putting stuff away. I forgot what it's called, but I did like that game. It was kind of fun.
This fluffy friend
I
has
forgot what the name of it is,
mischief
but
on
it's
their
like you go
mind
throughout
and
the
will show
years
up
you're
from
following
time to time to make a mess of your beautifully
like somebody basically you go out through
organized
years when as
But
she's a
don't
little girl,
worry,
then as she
there
grows
are
up and you're
more
just
than
putting stuff away in the
75
closets and
delightful
stuff like
messes
that.
to solve, many of which
Yeah,
have
Mike's supposed to be
multiple
streaming today.
solutions.
He's waiting for
And yes,
his
you can
God of
pet
War
the
to
cat.
arrive because he bought
A Little
both
to the Left
editions.
launches on Nintendo
So he's
Switch
gonna
later
record
today.
also some unboxings and things like that. So we have them up on
And
YouTube
that's
as well.
it for today's indie. Wait, is that?
4.
Oh, sports story.
Sorry to put in, but we
Yeah,
have an
Sports
update
Story.
on Sports Story.
In this all-out sporting RPG,
I haven't played Golf
rise
Story
through
yet,
the
but I hear
ranks
it's
of the
really
sports
good.
world and prove your prowess on the golf course, tennis court, and soccer field.
There are even more sports in your quest for athletic excellence. Raise your sporting rank to unlock even more disciplines, including BMX, mini golf, volleyball, cricket, and more.
That's pretty cool.
Then kick back at the mall to relax, go on quests, and explore dungeons?
That's right. This game isn't just about sports. Hop on a train or helicopter to visit goat-infested buildings, abandoned ruins, and the mysterious wildlands. Or pursue your other passions. Make friends and enemies, go fishing, become a detective, partake in a bit of espionage. There's so much to do.
You won't have to wait long. Sports Story kicks off on the
Available
Nintendo
December.
Switch system.
All right. I know Mike's
month.
excited about this because he's been waiting for this. He enjoyed
And
Golf
that's it for
Story.
today's Indie World. We hope you enjoyed the games in today's showcase.
A big thank you to our indie community and to partners working on games for Nintendo Switch. And as always, thank you for watching.
Don't forget to follow our official Twitter account to stay up to date.
I don't know.
On all the latest
I don't know what
news
I
from
have to say
Indie
about
World.
this.
Until next time, happy gaming!
Yeah, I don't know what I have to say about this. I don't know if it was worth the stream. Like, no offense to like the indie developers or anything like that, because I know they work hard on their games, but like, wasn't nothing there. I was just hoping something interesting might have showed up. But yeah, Mike will be streaming later on today. I'm gonna end this, and I'm gonna get back to working on some videos. And yeah, appreciate you showing up, David, and for everybody else watching this after the fact, thanks for watching. Tune in later on. Mike should be on. If Mike's not on, I will be streaming for a little bit until he's back on. He's supposed to be streaming at least twice, he said. Again, it depends on when he gets the God of War stuff in, so be on the lookout for that. All right, we'll see you.